we have a box, and it's from Innova. I just got my order at the beginning of the year, and it's just a few discs that I wanted to try out. My bag has been set in stone for maybe a year, a little more than that, and I'm starting to get a couple gaps in my bag that I want to fill. So I got a few discs that I ordered from Innova that are different from the regular molds that I throw to test them out. So we're gonna check them out. My first thing that I wanted to work on this year was throwing putters. So right now I throw a really flippy DX AVR, and I also throw a Eckstein P2. So P2 is going to be the stable putter. I can throw them really well on fan grip, but I'm having an issue throwing power grips on them, and that's also something I'm trying to figure out, is not necessarily having to throw it on a power grip, but being able to throw them farther than like 220 feet, because that's where I'm throwing them right now. And I'd like to throw my putters a little farther and not have to beef up to a mid-range sometimes. I am going to try, these are DX AVR 3s. I got all max weight putters because I wouldn't want them any other way. So the AVR 3s, I'm hoping that these are going to be a little straight to fade. After they get beat in, I'm hoping that they hold a little straighter, but I think because they're stable, I can put a little more torque on them and it should not turn over. Definitely should be reliable. I really like these putters because they're shallow. The P2s are a little more deep, and that's why I think I'm having a problem power gripping them or just throwing them far in general, because it's a little big for my hand. So I'm gonna try out these shallow ones to see how they fly. Next, I have Star AVR 3. So these are just a little thicker, but it is still to your plastic. I definitely think that these are going to be a little more stable than the DX, especially after I throw them for a little while. These are definitely going to stay true to the flights rather than DX ones that are going to break in a little bit and maybe fly a little straighter towards the end. But these are really cute. I got the pink one and I have a white one with like a little rainbow stamp on them, so it's cute. Next, I got Eckstein Bullfrog. I just got these because they're shallow. I didn't want like the AVR X3 because it has a bead on it. It becomes a little not shallow. And I know there's like Colt and studs that are a little more shallow too, but they have those beads on them and I don't really like them. So the Bullfrog has a really, really micro bead on it. I don't think it's gonna bother me too much. I just don't know how reliable it's gonna be because I heard that they are a little more straight. I did do a review video with the Bullfrogs before, but they were lighter. They were like a 169 range, I wanna say. And so it's kind of hard to tell like what the true flight of a disc is when it's not a max weight putter for me. So I got the 175s now that I'm gonna try to take out and test out to see how they fly. These are nothing new. I just wanted more putters to putt with, so these are super cool. They're just the regular DX P&A AVRs. It's the putt and approach AVRs. These are just what I've been putting with for, I don't know, pretty much practically since I started playing disc golf. I got 10 of these DX AVRs. They're all white with the white team stamp on them, so these are cool. They're all max weight 175. This is a cool one. So I wanted to try out the Invictus, and I'm actually going to make a video on this disc specifically later on. I'm probably not going to be able to throw this or bag it. I actually just specifically wanted it to be able to make a review video for you guys. I know that Garrett Gerthy mentioned that he throws it, and a lot of people have said it's like a faster Firebird. I honestly don't even throw Firebird right now because I think they're too stable. So if this is supposed to be a faster, beefier Firebird, I'm definitely probably not going to be able to throw it. But I still wanted to make the review video for you guys so you can see like how a beginner slash woman would throw this compared to like Garrett Gerthy, who throws, I don't know, 550, 600 feet with a whole bunch of power. So we'll test this out. This is just a max weight Invictus. Oh yeah, we got just 3 Star Thunderbirds here. The Thunderbird has really been useful in my bag recently. I only have one, and it's a 168. It's pretty beat up actually now, but even with it being beat, I can still throw it really hard, and it's not gonna have much turn on it at all. So I just got a few more of these so I can have some extra ones. So my friend Kona Panis has been throwing this 168 Destroyer. I don't know if it's the same one, but she throws that specific weight. And she gets a lot of glide and fade out of these discs. She throws the Shrike also, I'm pretty sure, but the Shrike definitely isn't as stable at the end, depending on how you throw it, what weight you throw. I throw a whole range of different weights of Shrikes. I have a max weight one that's kind of like a flippy Destroyer, but then After that, it goes straight to Max Weight Destroyer. Like, that's what's in my bag. So the Max Weight Destroyer is definitely something that I'm only throwing for stability or like a huge hyzer that like I don't want any turn on. The Destroyer is a meat hook, and the Shrike can get a little hairy if it's windy. I'm excited to test these out. Star TLs. So I think like 2 or 3 years ago when I did it in the bag, I had TLs in my bag. Then Bart introduced me to the FDs, which the FD is a more workable TL. I think that it holds anhyzers a little better. It actually flips up to where the TLs don't really. TL is like a really broken in T-Bird or a little more stable FD. So I had the FD in my bag for a while, but I started realizing that I don't want a disc as stable as the T-Bird, because Star T-Birds are beef out of the bag for me. I've even like tried to go down in weight a little bit, and it's just, I want it to glide a little more, but I don't want it to be as flippy as the FD, or like I throw sidewinders for hyzer flips, and I don't want something as flippy as that. You know, I just want a reliable, consistent, straight fairway driver that's not gonna have a lot of turn. So the TL should be perfect for that. I used to bag it, like I said. My first ace ever was actually Star TL. I got a couple different weights. I got 2 max weight ones, and then I got 2 168s. I honestly didn't remember which weights I used to throw back in the day when I bagged them, so I got a couple of these to test out and see what weight was gonna work for me and see how they go. Lastly, they just sent me a little cute, icy, team stamped mini. I don't know if you can see the little team stamp on there, but that's cute. So this order, like I said, was just for me to kind of test out new discs aside from my putters, because it's a new year and I just wanted to try some new discs. There's no guarantee that any of that's gonna go into my bag. I might just say, you know, I don't like any of them, but you never know. So thank you, Innova, for always supporting me, always sending me the best plastic, the coolest plastic. Like, look at this Invictus, it's like pink and swirly. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be making a video about this bad boy soon. And thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, comment if you have any questions, and we'll see you guys next time.